Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your singles, doubles, and situationship reading. For those of you that are new, I'm an intuitive. I'm channeling through the cards, through the camera. So some of what you see me describing the card may not be traditional. Just take what resonates for you, leave the rest behind. Wow. All right. For those of you returning, thank you. I appreciate you. I don't know why they wanted those as well, but they did. Sorry, when I get in the channel, like I can't speak to you other than the channel. Thank you for returning. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. It really does help the channel. When you guys stop liking, when you guys stop commenting, the channel doesn't go anywhere, okay? And I don't monetize these current videos so that you're not having to wait through ads to watch the video. So any bit of support that you give, really, I cherish it. Spirit, right, I know enjoys that because it means you resonate. It means you're helping others get the messages. And as such, we'll be out of the regular schedule when I do the next 2 weeks of forecasts, and it will be based on the contributions from the signs on who gets their forecasts first. Okay, so let's see. I almost get like Spirit wanted to do that's really funny. Okay, like Spirit wanted to showcase almost like 2 levels of what's going on here collectively. Okay, you are transforming here, Sagittarius, but what you're, right, but you're not seeing how enlightened this transformation actually is. And it was funny because it's like, oh, well, it's like you're working on your issues around control, and Spirit's like, and you don't even realize that you're still being controlling. Okay, because the more we try to control our control, the more we're controlling. Okay, so it's really funny that that came out, like kind of flipped over. I do feel like you are really done to be done with winter, perhaps doing breathing exercises. I almost feel like you feel like a caged wolf, like you're like, I need to get out into my summer. But again, Spirit's like, it's going to take what it's going to take, and you can't control it, right? There's some sort of need to control that Spirit is really working with you on. Spirit says there's no right, there's no wrong. It's all just energy. And the sooner you learn to just let the energy flow through you, instead of trying to put it into its succinct boxes, the happier you will be. Okay? So let's see what's going on here. All right, for the overview, for our singles, thank you. For our doubles, thank you. And for our situations, thank you. The bottom of the deck is, Spirit says it's a conscious choice to be just optimistic all the time and just have faith. And that is very hard for every single one of us, and not just Sagittarius. Okay? The overview here is that the next steps that you take, this sort of rebirth that you're going through, your intention is peace, right? Like, I want to be in a peaceful place, right? Some of you, it could be like, I want to get to the mountains. Maybe you want to move to the mountains, but you just want that sort of zen to come into play. That's your intention. That's almost like the 2 of Wands, like you're looking at both options, and this is the option that's really calling to you. For our singles, the intention goes a step further, where you're taking steps towards something bigger. Okay, It could be that you are taking on activism, that you are taking on like a higher education. Some of you, right, like you're going to go to those mountains, you're going to buy that house, okay? But intentionally, you're looking for things to be solidified, okay? Let's see what else here. Okay, again, you have a choice here. And this has been a challenge, again, because if you have things going around and around in cycles, it's because you're trying to control things, right? And so every time you get to the spot of unlocking the next step, you're repeating it because you're not letting the next step flow forward. And you see, I mean, this is like a keyhole, right? Like you see the keys to this house. It could be, speaking of the temple, right? The union, the temple, love, things like that. But you have to go through this renewal, this healing process, and letting go of that aspect in order to get there. Okay? Because you're just not manifesting this because Spirit has you in a loop. Okay? Yeah, part of it is like, I want to be seen. And not just want to be seen, but I want to be seen by, right, the Hierophant. I want to be seen by this intense, like, metaphysical, like, immense, like, just the whole world, like, comes together, right, sort of an energy that just opens up their heart to me. And Spirit's got someone waiting here on the sides, on the sideline, doing their own work. Okay, patiently waiting for this. They're at the top of the frickin' mountain. Okay, right? And it's faded, and there we have divine union, right? But you're not going to get there, Spirit's like, until you work through this. So let's get a little more information on this. Tell me about the choice, judgment here. Okay, Page of Stones, the links, right? You don't even realize, I feel like sometimes, that you are in your mind, like you're manipulating things. You don't even realize that you're doing it. It's so like bred into your energy. And this links is showing me the like energy of the panther. Like you could be a panther if you would just, like the panther has complete faith in everything that's coming forward for it. It has no fear. Okay, because the challenge is here. Again, 2 of Wands. Like your fire has been lit. But again, the fire here, you're trying to control your path, your decision. And even in the way of not controlling it, right? Not being like, I'm not controlling this, is still a sense of control. It's not being in just the flow, being in that faith. And again, I don't want to call you out because we all do it. The renewal here is to just believe that your cup is full. And that's all that matters, right? And let all the rest of that flow with the 8 of Cups. Because the reason that you're not manifesting, right, there's the Hierophant again in reverse, is that it's like your ancestors are really standing in the way. They're like, the mind is the winter. Like your ancestors are the winter. So even if you're not in the winter season right now, your ancestors are the winter. They're not letting things grow. I feel like you have to breathe, do breathing exercises to release that energy of not just walking in faith. Okay, right? Because you've got that person out here floating in the water Well, you're trying to divine. What does that mean? Okay. It's an old form of protection. Whatever you have been through in this life, part of what you taught yourself was that you were looking for signs, symbols, synchronicities for when I'm safe and when I'm not safe. When I can be in my power, when I can't be in my power. And that's a repeating pattern. Okay? So, I will be back with more for you in just a minute. For our doubles, okay, you have a great achievement coming up. Perhaps you're getting ready to celebrate an anniversary or a graduation, okay, a signing of some sort of beautiful contract. There's some sort of an event that's coming forward for you, and just the sense of that event brings you peace. Okay. Yeah, because it makes you feel like you have hit pay dirt. Like, okay, I've connected to these roots. I've been strong. I've worked through this, and now I'm getting the prize. But the prize here is very much dragon energy, where you haven't really put emotion into it. Now, of course, roles could be reversed, so keep that in mind. Okay, the eye has been on the prize, right? And it's been a fight to get there. And someone's been resisting this. That's why you feel like this is such a great achievement. Here on the bottom, okay, Queen of Cups and open. I do feel, okay, very much a Page of Wands energy here with the Queen of Cups, where you see this as a symbol that love is kind of opening up here. Tell me about the prize. Okay. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It could be that somebody, right, let you just be in the energy of this. Like they've been fighting you and fighting you and fighting you, and suddenly they've released. Okay, they've released. They're just letting you be in your power. Yeah, again, Queen of Wands here. Okay, letting you sort of rise up, be in your power, have a bit of an equal partnership here. Ooh. The fight here crossed by 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, I feel that you are feeling the struggle sort of coming to an end here. We've got the King of Cups in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, there could have been some sort of third-party interference here. Could have just been work, could have been somebody's need to micromanage everything. But I feel that the milestone here that you're hitting is showing that whatever that was, it's over. And this is a fresh start. Okay. I will be back in a second with more for you. All right. For our situations, you are in conflict. Okay. You want stability. You want emotions, but your emotions are all over the place. Okay. Yeah. Hey, you're trying to release this old inner wound. Very 5 of Swords energy here about the fact that you thought that this was the person that you were going to marry. Okay, this was just somebody that was stepping out. All right, the Hermit, or at least that's how it feels for you. Underneath it, okay, there is the Hierophant. So this was definitely a very high level spiritual connection, but you're in a moment of being at a distance right now. Okay. Yeah, you're trying to go inward, protect yourself. Four of Pentacles. Okay, trying to resist paying any attention to this person. Six of Wands, working on your own movement forward. Working on your own fire. It doesn't mean it hurts any less. Okay, but you're kind of pissed off at yourself because you didn't see this coming. Like, you really read into things and you thought what you were reading was that you were on the same page with this person, and then you kind of feel like you're not now. Okay, yeah, this person, either you didn't know that there was a third party, or here with the Two of Swords, the injustice is that you didn't realize that it wasn't really over. Some of you could be pregnant now, or their person could be pregnant, and it just doesn't feel just that this is happening this way. And you don't feel like you can rest and recover. Okay, with the Four of Arrows here, you don't feel like you've been stabbed in the back. I can't rest and recover now, right? My choice has to be about me. Okay, I've got to heal me. I can't worry about you. All right. I wanted one more. Yeah, you're kind of going through this mourning of this right now. But I don't think that this is completely over, because even though you feel like this is over, you feel like you're mourning, you feel like this is the end, right? Like, there's still those cups kind of leading a trail to you. You're hoping, right? Like, this person will turn around and come back. They probably are watching you on social media with the hawk underneath there. But, yeah, right now they are focused elsewhere. So let's see what else Spirit has. Okay, for the singles, okay, this person that you don't have in your life yet, okay, what would they say to you? Okay, they're working on things because they are very introverted, and they also are very physically passionate. If you have met this person, but there has not been any sort of like comment about this being a romantic connection, there's a physical chemistry, a physical spark whenever you are around this person. Okay, they're learning their worth, and they're going through a little bit of a dark night here. So, and keep an open mind, they're not like your usual type, okay? But again, you've got to work through the issues to get there. Okay, for our doubles, what does your person want to say to you? Okay, I struggle with feelings of childhood that lead me into regret. They regret what they've done. Okay, they are trying to make amends. Could we just go back to the beginning, right? Can we forget that this happened? Can we forget this heartbreak? Crack open my heart, right? They really want to bring the romance back. Okay, they are feeling very down. They want this to be, right? Can we go back to the beginning where I know that you are mine and I am yours? Like, I feel lost. This person has a lot of feelings of trying to find their footing. And I feel like it is on the right track. Okay. For our situations, what does this person want to tell you? If you were talking, you were wrong about me. Okay. I feel like they're feeling bad, right? Like, you thought I was someone great and you were wrong. Like, I feel like they feel like they're a POS, okay? Love is stronger than distance, okay? They're not reaching out, but they have a lot of love for you. And they're like, you are truly killing me here, right? Like, nobody gets me like you, right? Like, I'm in this prison of my own making. So let's get some advice moving forward for Sagittarius to get to that peace. Okay, advice moving forward. Okay, yeah, you just have to take the move forward, okay, and let things play out. When you are playing chess, okay, yeah, you're thinking ahead, but you can't control the other players on the board, right? So it's having faith that when the move gets made, you just have to have faith and believe that I'll make the next move and I will win. And sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, right? Queen of Cups, okay? Love yourself the way you would want to be loved. Treat yourself, right? Because there's missing parts here with the Seven of Swords where emotionally I feel like you are still closed off and you might not really realize why. Okay, again, it goes back to that hurt in the past here with the moon that you haven't opened the door on yet to clear out. It's still stuck there behind closed doors. You're still trying to work through that. Yeah. Okay. Three of Swords, broken home. Some of you never felt like you fit into your home. Some of you came from a broken home. But Spirit's saying, right, follow me, aligned in your chakras. Let me take you to church, more or less, right? And look, your path will be aligned to the one that is meant for you, to what is meant for you. If you just have the faith here. Okay, we've got the Emperor here, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords with the Five of Cups. Okay, there is somebody working on themselves here, right? Building up their courage to speak their truth. But there is also someone here defensively looking at the past, okay, because of a wound that was just band-aided. All right, you've got to leap into that emotion and look at that shadow, okay? And then everything that you want and desire will start to manifest. Let's see what else the universe wants to share here. Okay, Two of Swords. Again, right, I feel like your ego thinks it's protecting you, which is why you might be going, well, I think I'm healed. You're just not seeing it yet. There is a piece of the puzzle here. Crossed by the Seven of Cups. It's a feeling of, right, there being a snake in the grass, home not being safe, maybe moving a lot, okay, or being stuck to where you can't move. And that movement of breath work, right, is what's going to really help you. Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Hierophant. Or not the Hierophant, the High Priestess. But it feels very Hierophant, which is the High Priest. Okay, you know there is an equal partner for you in this life. Okay, but you also have to know here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse that you cannot control this. Okay, right? You're trying to keep everything in balance, which is keeping you kind of stuck in this place of not being able to move forward. Ooh, did you see that? Spirit. That was a big message from Spirit. Okay. So let's close it off with an oracle. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Inner temple. Okay, be devoted to the temple of you. Okay, it is time to work on the portal of your heart. Some of you, I'm seeing the duality. Some of you may have, okay, in your, maybe your Venus or your Chiron, placement where you have, maybe Chiron is in your Venus. Maybe you have, because you're a fire sign, Chiron in your fire. You might have Gemini heavy in your placement, or Pisces, the duality, Libra, where you really have to open up that heart portal to just flow. Lemuria, okay, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. You definitely probably see yourself as being a very spiritual creature of the earth here. And if you feel aligned to that, then you just have to flow like nature, because nature doesn't ask questions. Nature just flows, right? It knows there will always be another season, right? Things will change. The earth is changing. The continents have shifted, right? Our access shifts. Temperatures change. The earth just goes with it. That is your lesson. Just go with it. All right. So I hope this helps you. I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I will see you next time. All right. Bye.